Hello guys, it's Witchy Wednesday. It's Strawberry Moon Insight here. And so better late than never. I know you guys have been waiting. I apologize for having to record this so late. It's been so busy. Again, let's just get right into the reading. So I've meditated, I've prayed, I've saged. I have my Power Girl candle lit here. And what we have here is an elemental read. I was going to do a pick a card, and then Spirit had me change that up. So right here, and this is earth, air, fire, water. This is a collective read. It is a timeless reading. What does that mean? It means that whenever you are led to this channel and see this, you are divinely guided to hear a message within this. So anybody with earth elements in their chart, this might resonate with you, this pile. Air, same thing. We all have all our elements in the chart, just how strong they are, what is the most predominant of them. And here we are still in the fullness of the energy of the Scorpio full moon. May 6th, 2020. Welcome to Witchy Wednesday. Hi, my name is Barb. Wow, it has been crazy out there, right? So, with this group of Earth, I have the Crystal Spirit card, and this is protecting my Masters, Mystics, and Saints. This group here, for the air, is the protective energy of the deck of the inspirational wisdom of angels and fairies. And each one has a crystal that I physically have, and the message is below. This we have the Rider Waite with the Desert Rose quartz crystal, and the Witch's Tarot for the water, and Septarian is its crystal. So let's get into it. Are you ready? Okay. Earth sign energies, male or female, sun, moon, rising, and Venus under the Scorpio full moon. What is protective crystal for you, which is Kambamba Jasper? You have been seeking balance in your life. Have you been? Are you finding inner peace for your body, your mind, and your soul? Take the time to meditate and focus on the center of your consciousness. Open to the realization that there is an underlying unity in all spiritual philosophies. Well, that's an amazing grounding crystal in earth signs, earth element, male or female. Maybe you are an earth sign. Maybe you're dealing with an earth sign. Energies are fluid. So the angel message: allow your heart to propel you to greater things than you have ever known. And earth signs are very, very grounded. They're very protective. Earth signs: Virgo, Cap, Taurus. All about grounding and rooting and having stability and foundation. You know, they're really the root chakra of us. Moving on to the air element, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Air pulled people, rainbow spirit. When you feel anxious, you can ask for help from the energy source that is around you. And your crystal message is chevron amethyst. Are you ready to transform your reality into one of joy, health, and prosperity? Allow the violet flame to elevate your consciousness and open to self-transformation. Strive for personal excellence to be the best you can be. Choose your words carefully to communicate your thoughts to others without fault or blame. And I think that's wonderful because airs are all about the communications. Who are your air signs? Well, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you have those elements predominant in your chart, or someone that you're dealing with predominantly in your chart, maybe this message and this philosophy panel works for you. Fire. Now right here we have the tarots. This is the Waite. And I find it funny that the angel is the little rosebud, because this is the desert rose crystal. I just found that very humorous. Spirit could be humorous. Scorpio moon, passions are abundant. Fighting emotions. Passion is not just about sex, but yes, it is. If it is, it's good. Whoa. But it's also about your passionate desires about how you feel about a subject. Some of us are protesting. That's a passionate desire. Scorpio energy. Scorpio moon energy. This is fire. That is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Do not allow other people's thinking to influence your own decisions. Realize that you have the power to do many things. And double message. Here's the crystal. Are you ready to lead a more fulfilling spiritual life? Do you feel a strong connection with the God in the angelic realm? It is time to open your heart to the divine. You are a blessing here on earth, so step into the most magnificence of your love. Be the overflowing vessel of divine love. And fire signs, we are very, very passionate, but we're also quick to burn out like that. Right? Right, fire signs? Comes in fast, very hot. And hot under a Scorpio moon, with Scorpio in itself being a very, very passionate sign, but Scorpio is a water sign. But it just is, whoa. Just magnetically amazing attraction between fire and the Scorpio moon. Because fire signs have a hard time holding their tongue, don't they? Sometimes a fire sign goes running into something too quickly. It doesn't matter which sign you are. Maybe you are the fire sign and this is resonating with you, or maybe you are dealing with a fire sign that their behavior, this is resonating with you. And that's what we're going to deal with. But I'm going to pull the tarots on each of these cards as soon as we go forward again. So here we have water elements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And the water element angel, fairy, and wisdom card says, guardian angel of winter. Your time is often taken up with the problems that belong to others. Use your wisdom and the angelic energy to prioritize your own needs. Wow, water signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Maybe you are one, maybe you're dealing with one. And if you're dealing with one, they're like totally all not about you right now. They're putting their efforts by utilizing you and still not focusing on their needs. And that crystal here is Septarian. Look, I even have it. And I got this in Salem in a very nice shop. This is a sphere like this. So a sphere is actually the crystal in a solid form. You don't want to really, they're called dragon's eggs. You don't really want to smash them. If you have a dragon's egg, you want to slowly take the layer off and then you might have a very raw thing underneath that needs to be rounded, grounded, and polished very slowly. Dragon's egg. A geode, even though this is septarian, that's a sphere. The dragon's egg polished. This is a geode. Do you see the difference? See the crystal? See it's open? So I have septarian here. On the Witch's Tarot, we'll be pulling those for all 4 elements. Have you learned from your past experiences? Do you reflect back on your life as a tool for self-growth? Uncover your contracts with the ancestors who have already walked this path. See, we're all connected. Depends on how aware you are on your journey, how enlightened you are to receive the messages. And if we're learning, hey, please text me, ask me a question. I'll try to help if I can. If you're not learning and you know this, then I guess, have you learned from your past experiences? Know you are safe and allow yourself to move forward with confidence. Cultivate peace and harmony within, in your home, and with extended family. Well, a water sign, Virgo, my bad, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They're all about home. Well, Cancer and Pisces more so than the Scorp. Scorp's got that fire that's abutting that Sag energy. You know, that fire sign. It's just there. They're neighbors like that, depending on where you're born in that fire chart. But I won't get into that. So water signs are emotional, and we were in a water moon. We have a Scorpio moon. But all water signs are very, very affected. If you're a water sign or have heavy water elements in your chart, this might resonate with you, or you might be dealing with someone who has these things, and you're trying to understand. So let's get into, look at the crystal jumped up. So, Rider-Waite deck, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for all. All. You know your message. All of us are dealing with a new beginning. All elements. Your new beginning is Earth. Allow your heart to propel you to greater things than you have ever known. Air signs. Your new beginning is when you feel anxious, you can ask for help from the energy source that is around you. You know, it's a new beginning can happen when you just open the door and ask. You don't have to be proud. But if you don't ask, you don't get. Air signs. Your new beginning will happen for you if you ask for help. Oh my gosh. And then you might have to say thank you. Another thing that air signs just don't like to do. Going forward, fire signs. Do not allow other people's thinkings to influence your own decision. Well, maybe your new beginning happens, fire signs, because you make a decision because it's right for you. Take the leap, walk off the path, make a decision. Any decision is not wrong. The lesson you learn in the decision. But making no decision is wrong. And psychologically speaking, not having any action is actually a decision. You chose not to do something. All right. And water signs. Your time is often taken up with problems that belong to others. Use your wisdom and the angelic energy to prioritize your own need. Water signs. Your new beginning is actually to do something for you. You cannot fix the world even though you want to. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross-watching, which is looking at the other partner that has those elements. You yourself need to Make a decision for you. What is right for you, water signs? Fire signs, make your decision, because your decision is your new beginning. Air signs, ask for help. That's your new beginning. Earth signs, allow yourself to open up a little bit so that you can propel to a greater new beginning. All right. Thank you. And under the deck for the Rider-Waite, 7 of Pentacles. Any choice that we make right now, we have many options. This isn't Cups and Dreams. This is whatever we do, the scales will be balanced. Doesn't matter what element here. The choice we make under the advisement of the angels is going to give you a better than greater start to prosperity. All right, let's see what the Witch's Tarot has to say about the Septarian crystal. Let's just review the Septarian. Now, all the energy of the crystals isn't just a linear thing to each deck. It's a coincidental thing, but all the crystal energy is here for all elements. If you are lucky to own any of all these 4, good for you. So, have you learned from your past experiences? Do you reflect back on your life as a tool for self-growth? I think we all are in this situation. We're dealing with social, isolation and the antibody test and COVID. Oh, and I'm proud to announce I am antibody-free. I am negative. So you know what that means in my job? I'm a frontline worker. That means I am wearing my personal protective equipment to the T. I'm a phlebotomist. I deal with 400 people a day, a week. No, I do 66 people a day. I exaggerated. I misspoke. But 66 people a day, 5 days a week. You can do the numbers. And then 1 in 5 are positive. Regardless if they show symptoms. That's a side note. So water signs and everybody here, your new beginning is you have to start working with yourself and knowing that you cannot fix everybody, even though you have the heart and willingness to do so. All right. What does the Witch's Tarot have to say on this new beginning? This Ace of Cups, this God-handed new beginning for every element. It's here. It's here for everyone. And we're all starting to go back to work, little by little. I love it. The Knight of Swords. Your new beginning is going to start, 1, by receiving the truth, and 2, giving it. So, earth signs, you're allowing a little bit people in and whatnot because you're hearing truths and the communication is coming in fast. Or you're finally opening up. Stop being in the Virgo, hermit, mood kind of a thing. Stingy, Capricorn. These are the negative energy traits of these. Taurus, stubbornness, like beyond none, and like isolation. So you're getting communication. You know there's a new beginning, and you know things are going to start, and they're starting now. Scorpio, the Scorpio energy is very, very powerful. Speaking your truth, listening to the truth, and the truth and the communication is coming in fast. And look at the Witch's Tarot. Look at the symbol there. eagles on the crest, the gold on the horse protected, and a unicorn spike. You're dealing with coming out of your shell, and when you speak your truth, look at this unicorn, see? It's like yin yang, death unicorn, prosperity unicorn. Wow. You have a yin yang going on. Own your truth, speak your truth, listen to the truth of others. Allow your heart to open up. God's giving you something great. Witchy Wednesday. Wow. Earth signs is very powerful. All right, let's go to air. Rainbow spirit. When you feel anxious, you can ask for help. The universe is giving you the help. Divine hand coming to you. And because you've asked, the communication for you is coming in very, very quickly. And people are coming back to work very, very quickly. Changes are happening again very, very quickly. So if you thought you were comfy at home there, you're going to get some communication, which is good because everybody needs to have a paycheck. Everybody needs to provide for their family. Don't be anxious. And if you asked for help and they're giving it to you, take it, air signs. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. Because you are going to strive for your personal excellence to be the best that you can be. And air signs are balanced. And they are about communication. You show up in your own reading, air sign. Sorry. I know. You want to hog. Look at air sign wanted to hog the cups. No. Everybody gets the cup. Fire signs. What does this mean? Well, are you going to get fire signs information? This one says, do not allow other people's thinking to influence your own decision. Are you going to get some BS coming into you quickly? And the divine is saying, no, be careful here. I'm here. I'm willing to take the dive. Please listen to your intuition. Not everything that comes so quickly in the information is truth. Fire signs. Realize that you have the power to do many things. It's okay to listen, fire signs, and not talk. This is one of those times. And that's really all I have for fire signs. Wow, that was quick. All right, water signs. The divine, and you are water. The Scorpio moon is water. And look at the water, into water, lily pads, growing. Beautiful, beautiful lily pads. Water signs. What truth and communication are you actually going to give or receive? To know that you're safe and allow yourself to move forward with confidence. How many times does someone say, hey, I love you, and you don't believe it? How many times do you someone say, hey, I love you, and they're manipulating you, and then all of a sudden you go and have to pay their rent or something? Because water signs are kind of like that. They are. Doesn't matter which one. They are. Some are a little bit more difficult to be as fortuitously giving, but most of them are giving. And they all of them care very immensely about who they love deeply. And it will give up the shirt of their backs. I know many water signs. My mother's a water sign. I understand a water sign. And many times, we have to cultivate the peace and harmony. Maybe you're getting news about the collective stuff that you've been trying to heal. And because you've been trying to do these things to heal the others, giving of yourself too much, and someone's coming in to ask you again for something, and you probably repeatedly say, no, I can't do that, I can't do that, but now you're feeling guilty, exhausted, you can't do it. And you know what? You can't do it. Sometimes the information coming in isn't information. Maybe this is a swift knight trying to bamboozle you. I don't know. I'm being guided to look at the crystal itself in here and the alignment on this one. There's something that's similar about it. Ah, wow. Water signs, because you're water. Septarian saying, look, see the roots? Water. Well, just put water of love. Water the dead roots and they'll grow. While you're watering the dead roots, you need to work on yourself. Have you ever tried to bring a plant back to life? Seriously? You got to water the roots. Are you going to sit there and watch the soil suck up water? No, it could take 14, 15, 21 days for that to happen. Hey, water the roots, water signs. You have the water to water the roots. Work on yourself in the meantime. Those roots are going to grow. You do not need to watch people change before your eyes, because you're wasting your own time. And you have a journey and a purpose. And a purpose. Did you hear that? And a purpose to fulfill. I kind of like a purpose, just saying. But water signs. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Rider Waite. Thank you. Oh, and Duggan's Witches Tarot. Thank you, Masters, Mystics, and Saints. And I'm hearing a cry. Yeah. So, this deck, I kept on putting it back. It's a tarot deck. And these are Golden Tarot by Anastasia. Okay. Message for all. We have the Knave of Wands. Like the Prince, a baby passionate message. There is a movement forward going on. Sorry. And under the deck is the Seven of Wands. Yeah, well, we're done with the battle. And that is sort of the underlying energy about every single element, every single read here. Because those are the changes that need to take place. You have to stop battling so that change can happen. The Chariot. Fast movement forward. Major arcana. We're all going to change whether we like it or not. The movement is universal. It is collective. It is divine. It is not in our power. If it was in our power, do you think we've been dealing with COVID-19? Did we make the changes that made us wear face masks? Did we? No. See, this is the Chariot. This is universal change happening very fast. Yep. Confirmation right there. You hear that clash? Get on the bandwagon. And the Four of Pentacles. We're afraid to let go of our foundations and stability and our hard work because there's a lot of loss, there's a lot of fear, but we're not doing that. You guys know what you have to do. Earth, air, fire, and water. So this, don't give it up and don't not look at it, but it doesn't mean it locks you into not changing. Even, look at this, I love this Three of Swords in this deck because it's not a broken heart. Look at, it's Adam and Eve. They bit the apple, they shared an experience. God, the universe said, Look at it. Love this Three of Swords. And they're not broken heart fighting against each other. They're walking naked together. You see it? I love the Three of Swords in this deck. There is no broken heart, even though their hands, are they covering their heart? No, they're not. They're covering their realization to nakedness, to modesty. The Three of Swords is, I'm cutting the crap out of your life. If it's your, all the decks say it's love. It can be love. But it's really not. You got some asshole beating you up? Cut him out. In his naked truth, even though it hurts your heart. Many situations that I can go in, but that is the best metaphor that I can give for the strength of this card. So we are taking out what no longer belongs to us, is deserving of us, even though we have gone through the physical pain of enduring it. No more. And we're no longer going to be depressed, wondering, is it worth it? Is it not? And the King of Wands is here. Passionate. Don't mess with him. He can fight. He knows what he wants. You don't get to be a king unless you are a prince. He's been through it. He knows. He's knowledgeable. He's somebody you do look up to, but he's also somebody that you don't mess with. And you no longer, look at that, the King and the 10. You've been through the battles. This isn't swords. You're not up in your head here. This is wands. The battles are ended. Look at, it's Jesus carrying the burden of the cross for the entire world. The burden is ended. Well, we know what his end is, but we're not going to go there because it's not that type of reading. Okay? But if you know history, that's what that card depicts. It's the battles, it's the endurance, it's the end. And, and then you get your soul mate, the Six of Cups, the true family, the true reunion. The true reunion, that means you're connected. Your dog is a soul. This is soulmate. And these aren't people kissing and hugging. These are people talking. This is friends or soulmates, business partners or soulmates, clergy, and a relationship with, learning. Your teachers are soulmates, your dogs, your pets. The cards are too old to have online depictions, but even that can be. And then you're going to transform, understanding your journey. This earth journey, this air journey, this fire journey, this water journey. If it resonates with you, you know who you are. And then you're going to get the enlightenment. This is a major arcana again, Virgo energy. So we have a lot of water we have a lot of water, fire, earth tiny bit of air. And the Seven of Wands, very heavy fire element in this reading, which means you're going to take your battle. You're going to choose it. You're going to have fast communication, a fast movement forward. Choose your battles. You will be victorious in it. And that underlying energy which we started with, which is you have to know the passion. You have to have the passion to get through the movement that's happening universally. Be prepared. Check your bank accounts. Understand the reason for your lamenting. Don't be wandering in the past about, oh, did I lose? You have great communication, passion, and hard work coming in. You have completed the battles. You're going to get the wish fulfillment, the soulmate. Before, the Six of Cups jumps into the Knave of Cups. There's a lot of love happening. And another major arcana. You've got to go within. So you know which battle to choose to become victorious. Thank you, everybody. So it is Witchy Wednesday on the full moon in Scorpio. When the reading started, we were ending in the energy of the full moon in Scorpio on May 7th. And I think it's wonderful because I have a spirit child in heaven, and he was born on May 7th. And this has a very, very, very special reading and spectacular message. And I know that all of you are going to be blessed and able to change for the right reasons, because we do things for the right reasons, to accept the universe and the gifts that the universe is bringing us. Have a wonderful night. I love you guys. Oh, thank you so much. Strawberry Moon Insight here. I am so happy for my new subscribers. I cannot believe it. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I am still stuck in my, own thing. And so I need to take a look at that so that I can make a move forward too. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye. Happy full moon. Be good. Be safe. Be COVID free.